the best 5 weeks ever.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. It's probably it has to be up there as one of our kind of career highlights so far.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, we had the opportunity there to either record our album in East London, which was where we did All Our Kings Are Dead, the first album, which is like a small studio in East London, which is, yeah, it's really small and it's quite packed. Or to go to Thailand for 5 weeks in this like state-of-the-art studio like in paradise, and it was around the kind of same financial amount, so it was no question for us. We were just like, well, of course it's going to be Thailand, and so we were incredibly lucky to get that opportunity.
It was one of those things you wake up every morning, you're like, what are we doing here? Like, and it was great. I mean, as like ignoring the excitement, like when you record an album, it's quite stressful, and it can be like not as enjoyable as people might think, and. But when you're in such a nice place, you're getting beautiful food cooked for you, surrounded by palm trees and the sea and the pool, and the studio itself was massive and great, and so it was just such a nice environment to be around.
Yeah, I think the studio definitely had an effect on the album, just like the kind of pure, chilled, like no stress environment. It definitely had a kind of big effect on like the sound of the album and the inspiration that we got from being there. The first album. Wow, I think for me it was...
Mine was Appetite for Destruction, I think, Guns N' Roses.
Yeah, mine wasn't a rock album. I think mine was the Experience by Prodigy. Like, I used to love, I still do, but I was really into like the Prodigy when I was growing up. So I think that was my first CD that I bought, and then like I think it's like Bon Jovi or like Michael Jackson or something like that.
One of mine was, I don't remember that band Magnum. Wings of No Trust, like pure 80s rock, and I loved that album. That was one of my first ones. Without Appetite, I used to be a massive sucker for just big rock bands like Guns N' Roses, AC/DC.
I did get Alanis Morissette though, but I thought that was really good.
I like Jason Donavan apparently. When I was about five, my sister made fun of me saying you used to like him, and I don't remember.
That's definitely a guilty pleasure, isn't it? It has to be.
Yeah.